There's an incredible connection here.
Families, patients are incredibly strong people.
The word love can be used, it's there. When people that have only known you a couple, 3 days in the middle of the night and they come to find out how you are after checking the patient.
I can't emphasize what this care facility has done for the community.
The Hospice Care Center was a dream of the people who founded the hospice.
We are the only inpatient hospice care center between Salt Lake City and Denver.
There are a lot of people who could be served by hospice, but they maybe can't be in their own home. Maybe they're turning to hospitalization because they're too sick or they have a symptom out of control. Or maybe they can manage great until the last week of life, but then they don't get to die in a place that is comfortable for their family.
What touches me here in the care center is no matter what walk of life you come from, whether it be a homeless man or woman, or, you know, a doctor, they get all the same care and they're treated the same, which is that love and respect of that person. And I think that's probably what touches me the most here, is they're not, you know, everybody's treated with the same compassion and care.
The care center is a unique place. It has fabulous staff of doctors, nurses, CNAs, team assistant, volunteers.
People come in there and it's a crisis. They're in there because there's a symptom out of control, very frequently pain. And they probably want to be at home, but it just can't be managed at home. It's just too difficult. And we need 24/7 care of this individual at the moment. So they come in there in a crisis situation, and usually within 24 to 36 hours, things are under control. Those that do in fact die there have died in an environment which is, as the best we can make it, non-institutional. It's not a hospital.
I tell people that, you know, our goal is to have this be as much like home as it can possibly be.
Families will come in and they'll say, well, where's the monitors? You know, and they're expecting this to be just like a room that they came from at another hospital, and they're just overwhelmed.
The Hospice Care Center is similar to a hospital level of care in that there are physicians that see the patients every day, there are nurses that see the patient every day, chaplain and social workers and CNAs are part of that team too. What's different about the Hospice Care Center is we have a fewer number of beds and we have a lower patient to nurse ratio. The nurses are afforded more time to spend with their patients and families than in the other settings.
Mom's Day was the first time that I had ever been in the Hospice Care Center, and I can remember thinking, I never want to go in that place. That place is surely morbid and sad and depressing. And I can remember when I first walked in the door being shocked and amazed and thinking, oh, this is beautiful.
We're using the community's money, and we wanted to build something that would last. We wanted to build something that the wood would, over time, age and look better than it does today. We have a special media room for kids. They can play the Wii game, they can play other games, they can be on the computer. They can just get a break.
The actual facility is spectacular. When you get down to the room itself, it too is spectacular in that you never seem to run out capacities.
We had so many people, sometimes as many as probably 15 people, 20 people in Mom's room. Everything from little great-grandchildren to Dad, and everything in between.
To watch my family respond and say, oh, this place is so beautiful, and oh, this is so relaxing for Mom, and this is so nice for us.
We have a family kitchen, so families can cook a meal if they want to cook the favorite food of the patient, because that's the kind of thing you do at home maybe. They can go to Spoons, which is our restaurant that's a full-service restaurant, and it's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they can sit on the patio, they can go to Cups Coffee House, they can have a latte, they can have pastries. We have a wonderful pastry chef. So it's all about making an environment for the family that they can be comfortable in as they may stay several days with the patient.
There's quite a few people that come in that don't have any families or even close friends. You know, they might have family from out of town, and so we're able to call the volunteers to come in and kind of do a vigil with them. They'll sit here for 2 or 3 hours and read stories to them, you know, just hold their hand, just to be here.
They knew exactly how to be in the moment. And that was from the volunteers, to the nurses, to the aides, to the doctors. They seemed to have a sense about when to be happy and joking and joyful and when to be a little serious. They knew how to be with us and with Mom in the moment. And I was amazed, shocked and amazed how they could so read that so well.
Emotions. It's an emotional job, but at the same time, it's so worthwhile. Okay, I'll tell you something that I tell people. When we have the toughest nights, when things are really, really tough, when there are people in there who are agitated or in pain or young people dying, whatever it is, the toughest nights, when I come home and when the lights are out and I lay down in bed, I give thanks. I give thanks for the privilege of having been part of what is going on in that place.